Hi, I'm Paul Carroll and welcome to this CameraCraft video tutorial on the essential camera accessories that will help improve your landscape photography. You've got a camera and lens, so do you really need any other accessories? Well, there are some essential bits and bobs that we recommend you shouldn't be without, as they can make a dramatic difference to your shots, even more so than a new lens. So we're going to take a closer look at 3 essential accessories that you need for great landscape photography. We'll show you how to use them and the effects that they can have. Okay, let's go and see them in action. We've got all the elements here for a great landscape shot. Some foreground interest, a dramatic subject and a decent sky that sets it off. To make the most of it, we're going to be using ISO 100 for great image quality, f22 for good front to back sharpness. Problem is though, even in this light, that's going to give us a slow shutter speed like an 1/8 of a second. And if I shoot handheld, I risk the camera moving during the exposure, which can cause camera shake, resulting in soft, blurry pics. So our first essential accessory is one of these, a tripod, to keep the camera perfectly still while the shutter is open. The model of tripod you choose is important though, especially if you want to make the most of that foreground interest. Let's have a look. With our tripod at its normal height, our foreground interest doesn't look too impressive. This tripod's got a trick up its sleeve though. I can change the position of the centre column, like this, and then lower the position of the legs, like this, in order that I can shoot much lower to the ground. They're affordable too, especially if you opt for a sturdy aluminium one, which you should be able to pick up for anything between £100 to £200. So let's take another shot and see the difference that it makes. That lower angle has really helped enhance the foreground, making it stronger and more dominant in the frame. So that's camera shake sorted then. Well, no, not entirely. When you're shooting long or multiple exposures, even with a sturdy tripod like this, there's a danger we'll move the camera as we press the shutter button. The solution is our next essential accessory, one of these, a cable release or remote control. They're camera specific, so check compatibility before you buy, but expect to pay anything between about £20 for the wired variety to around £100 for a pro wireless ones. Cheaper ones are fine for shots like this though. Now let's take a look at our third and final accessory, neutral density or ND filters. Now the only filters you really need are those that alter the image in a way that you can't in Photoshop. And a good example of this is ND filters, as they reduce the amount of light reaching the sensor, which allows you to use longer shutter speeds for creative effects like blurring water. ND filters come in different densities, such as 1, 2, 3 or even 10 stops. But we're going to be using one of these 3-stop filters, which as you can see will reduce the amount of light reaching the sensor, and see if we can create an interesting movement effect in the water and the sky. A screw-in ND filter, like this one, is going to cost you about £20 to £100, depending on the size of filter you need. So if you want one for every lens you own, it can get pretty expensive. An alternative solution is the filter holder system, which attaches to the camera via an adapter ring like this. Let's pop it on the camera and show you how it works. Adapter rings for the large Kokin Z system will set you back about £19, with the holder itself costing £45. Then the individual filters cost between £40 to £50, although there are cheaper or more expensive systems available too. That may not seem like a massive saving, but remember, by buying different size adapter rings, you can use the same filter system with any lens. And once you've invested in the system, it's possible to buy other NDs later too. Okay, so with our filter attached, let's take another shot. With a 3-stop ND filter attached, we get a much longer exposure that has captured some movement in both the water and the sky. It's created a much more intriguing shot compared to our initial shot, and I much prefer this one. I hope you've really enjoyed this look at some of the essential camera accessories that should be part of your kit bag. Accessories may not seem like the best place to invest your hard-earned cash, but they can make a really big difference to your landscape shots by allowing you to shoot low down to the ground with long exposures and ensure your pics don't suffer from camera shake. Okay, I'll see you again soon.